different point of view. It's here, it's now what we wanna do. Don't have all the answers, but we don't care. I thought the answer was in front of me, but it was just a dream, and all the failing made me see. I thought I had to choose another way. You can't predict your fate, it's just how it's meant to be. This is where our worlds collide. This is where we come alive. This is where we realize. This is where we realize. It's on the matters now. It's on the matters now.
Oh, of course, of course. They're saying it in the world right now. Hello, my chat. How you doing? Welcome on into stream. Who's here before we get the camera on? Cam, how you doing? Gamer Brand, hello. Sai, how you doing? Alice, hello. And shout out to lurkers in chat. You guys are absolutely amazing for stopping on by and showing that support. And Rocker, how? I thought you were still following me, but thank you so much anyways, and welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. Alrighty. Give me 1 second, I'll get myself on,
One Mississippi?
ALS's S, why don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Feel like Twitch just randomly unfollows. I've actually heard this from another streamer, but apparently if you have not been interacting in anybody's chats for like a year plus, Twitch automatically unfollows you. It's weird like that.
Oh, jeez.
Really? I didn't know that.
I've never had that happen.
Let me get the man of the hour.
That happens with some people.
Isn't that about crab
Deadliest
fishing?
catch, yeah.
Yep, it's
There's
crab
that, and
fish
I used to
in
watch
the Barren
Big
Sea.
Tuna.
All right, guys, gathering in
Big
the main
Tuna's the one.
main room.
Alright, we'll stop.
Oh, I wasn't winning.
I just barely won.
Good game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Barely. That was 8
Barely.
points. That's a lot of points when I only had 15.
Unfortunately, I do know because of B. Dylan Hollis.
Can I have your attention, please?
He did one.
Lasting a week longer than me.
And if you truly can,
Everybody, please. Jalen has the floor.
with the link of the
Seabean?
that would be more than appreciated. Yes.
Well, first off, Kibbles, thank you for the raid. How was DBD? And thank you for coming on in for the Millionaire event. Those that don't know me, hello there, I'm Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch, focus on platforming, racing, and puzzle games. Tonight we're about to play Millionaire here in VRChat. Guys, like what you see, want to see more, please considering that follow button. It means a lot, and you get notified of live next. I don't just play VRChat list games, I do play, can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that's what's long. Oh my god, why did I remember that? But anyways.
Really? Okay.
Thank you all for coming to this Papa Barks event. I am super excited to be hosting this once again for my second year with Papa Barks. For the record, in terms of turn order, I am going to be picking from the Papa Barks participants first, and then I'll get to these other three here. Now, when we get into the world, I must ask, please set your status to orange, ask me, or red, do not disturb. It is imperative. 1, to avoid desync, and 2, to avoid stuff like trolls. Did I miss anything, Jaguar?
Indeed.
At this time, if any of you would like to change into a different avatar, please do so now. We do have people who are on lower end systems, and we want to make sure that they do not lag out.
Thank you.
I'm going with mine.
All right. Of course.
All right.
All right.
What's your avatar?
People actually like the Eagles?
Alright, folks.
Ninja Pups, how you do this?
Is in effect.
Yep. Let the bean
Yep, that means
do the
wait
thing.
15 seconds until.
Wait about 20 seconds, yes.
Although I do need to properly adjust the texture on the hat because it's back before I had.
All right. Portal going down, and see you guys there. 20 seconds.
Okay. 20 seconds.
Alright.
How are you guys doing in chat, by the way? We ready to win? Ready to see some millionaires? Jalen's cute. Aw, heck yes. Ready to run out, but must eat. Have a good one, Kibbles. And Shaman Effect, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. By the way, guys, Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate! Celestia, thank you so much for the hydration. I'll get to that when I can. Sip, sip. Let me just find the camera here. Oh, what the? There we are.
a spot to put your cameras over there.
Yes. Spot to place your camera. Oh, I see we got a red and blue wolf joining us too.
Yep. Oh.
So those who don't know, Stream Bubble is over there. Just put your camera inside, and you'll be able to capture the show itself.
Yes.
I am True Cat. I found hole and I'm in hole.
Oh God.
Hey, you down there, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are?
I am Cat.
There I am. There
I see the shader's doing some interesting things. Oh, Star, how dare you!
Probably make myself brighter.
Oh. You got something. You got something
We've been blinded by the lights. Oh no. What's up?
Right here. You get.
Wow!
No, I'm stuck!
Just jump out. Just jump out.
Just jump out. Just jump out.
My hole.
So Jalen,
That is show accurate.
I'm probably getting some dinner at the start, so just be sure not to call me up as the first contestant. I should be back after.
I am doing.
breaks, though.
You should be fine. I'm doing Pop-Up Arcs participants first.
Gotcha.
Did I?
Very cool.
I forgot there was a hole right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's for the low-angle camera shots.
Oh, okay.
One thing that Genesis loves to do with his worlds is make them as accurate as possible, and that includes down to the tiniest detail, because it's usually done for this particular money shot.
Yes.
Those always get to the detail, and it pays off.
All right.
Also, if this is your
Okay, go ahead.
Also, if this is your first time here, be careful when you are in this area because you are mic'd up.
Yes, global effect.
Also for first timers, if you are selected for phone a friend, the teleporter will open up off stage.
Nobody select me for phone a friend. I am very stupid.
I highly doubt that.
What a friend.
Which is also funny because my first contestant is actually going to be the man of the hour.
Oh, no.
Nice. Relax, you got this.
It's okay. Don't worry, guys. I will purposely, or I won't purposely, but I will do bad so that way everybody else looks good.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Gru.
All right.
Yes. Be a good minion and go first.
All right. All right. Everybody set? Mark and I backstage here.
Okay. And more.
You will be on this side. And when I call... Oh, Jag?
Can I make sure that everybody is in position? Mark, stand in this area, please.
And of course, when I call you up, just walk over to the hot seat.
What was that?
When Jalen calls you up as a contestant, you come out from behind here and walk up to the other side of the console where he's at. Okay?
Okay. Gotcha.
So you'll be on the seat on the right.
Okay.
Right, Jalen, how you doing?
I am doing perfectly fine.
All right.
Nerves are out of the way, too.
All right, is everybody ready?
Ow.
All right, Jalen. Seems like everybody's ready, so on your cue.
We're going live. All right, we are going live in 3, 2, 1. Almost forgot where my chair was. Hello, everyone. Oh, okay, this is new. In that case, hello everybody, and welcome on into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is my second year doing this with Papa Barks. We are raising once again for the ALS Association North Carolina chapter, and today I have 10 incredible and wonderful contestants ready to see if they can win that $1 million, theoretically. And to start us off, who better to start us off with than the man of the hour himself? Let's bring out Mark Sparks.
Oh.
Hello, Mark. How are you doing?
I woke at the proper hour today.
Yes, haven't we all? So first off, why don't we get a little bit of an introduction? Obviously, most of us here know who you are, but just for the record.
Well, hello. My name is Mark Sparks. I am the organizer and event coordinator for the Papa Barks charity that you guys are here for. We're raising money for the ALS United North Carolina chapter. Fun fact, they changed the name.
Yes.
But yeah. I also mess it up so much. But yeah, that's me. I'm just a tiny dog who is very dumb. So don't judge me too hard.
I am also on the micro side of things, and believe me, things can get really interesting sometimes.
That they do.
Yes.
That is the life of a micro.
So once again, for the record, we are raising money for Papa Barks, the ALS United North Carolina. We have many streamers, including Mark here himself, who are all streaming for the charity. We can provide our links. On my chat, it's exclamation Papa Barks. For some, it could also be exclamation charity. Now, is there anything else I'm missing about this charity?
Well, I can give the spiel if you would like.
You may.
All right. Well, in case you guys are wondering about what Papa Barks is all about, basically we started this organization, or we started this event back in 2020. My father was diagnosed with ALS, and basically we did this as a way to fight alongside him. Unfortunately, he's no longer here, but that doesn't mean we can't still keep fighting against this terrible disease. If you don't know much about ALS, it is the amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Used to be called Lou Gehrig, or some people still know it as Lou Gehrig's disease, but it's a disease that slowly attacks the motor neurons in the brains until, unfortunately, you can no longer do properly bodily functions, and yeah, eventually there is only one end to this disease. It has no cure, and it is something we are trying to help defeat.
Yes, all the better reason to donate for the ALS research. And yes, with that said in mind, let's remind ourselves of what the rules are. You're going to be asked 15 questions. The more you get right, the closer you will get to the big prize of $1 million. Now, do not fret if you don't get questions right. You do have safety nets at 1,000 and 32,000. However, if you do get stumped, you do have some lifelines available to you. There is the 50-50, where you can... there's a 50-50 where the computer will take away 2 wrong answers, leaving you with just the correct answer with 1 other. There is Ask the Audience, where you can ask any of our audience and they will poll the answer for you, or Phone a Friend, where our friends over at AT&T will get you on the line with one of our audience members to see if they know the answer. With that, are you ready?
I am indeed as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? First question, $100. If you want to ignore a problem, you are said to sweep it where? Under the carpet, behind the bed, on top of the wardrobe, into the garden.
Well, thankfully, I think I actually do know this one as a micro. I'm very familiar with this phrase. I think it is indeed A, under the carpet.
And to make sure, final answer, yes, $100.
Oh, good. Oh.
Next question, $200. In the famous novel, what sort of creature is Moby Dick? Shark, whale, dolphin, giant squid.
I'm gonna go with whale.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is. I think so.
Select the answer for me.
Oh.
And
I choose B.
And that is indeed the whale for $200.
Oh, thank God.
Next question, $300. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Mashed moles, avocado, tomatoes, guava.
I believe is indeed an avocado.
Final answer. For $300, you are correct.
Oh, thanks.
Next question worth $500. The national flag of Japan features what color disc on a white background? Blue, green, red, yellow.
I believe the answer to that one would be red sea.
Final answer, I am going to assume?
Yes, 100%.
Of course, right you are for $500.
Yay.
And we are at the first safety net of $1,000 if you get this question correct. The islands of Corsica, Crete, and Sardinia all lie in which sea? Baltic, Caribbean, Arafura, Mediterranean.
I have a feeling it's one of two. I know this is a bad time to go ahead and use my 50-50, but I think I'm going to use my 50-50.
Not a problem with that one. Computer, please take away 2 wrong answers, leaving only the right answer and 1 other wrong answer, please. You're left with Baltic or Mediterranean.
Okay. Shit. That didn't help me. God. Alright, Sardinia, Crete almost sounds like it would be something that would be in the Mediterranean, because it almost sounds like Greek. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'm gonna go with D. I don't want to waste a lifeline in case I got it right.
Final answer?
I'm gonna stare into the void and rethink my life. Yes.
Go ahead and select it.
Okay.
You trusted your gut, and your gut was correct. You got $1,000.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God.
I will like to remind our contestants, should you not know the answer to a question but don't want to risk any lifelines or are out of lifelines, you are also free to walk away with the money you have. You will not lose anything in that case. Now, this is a free question. You don't lose anything on this. Here is your $2,000 question. Where did Michelangelo paint his famous work on the ceiling? Napoleon's conference room, the Sistine Chapel, the Oval Office, the Pope's Library.
I am going to go with B, the Sistine Chapel.
Final?
Yes, final. I believe in that one.
You believe in that one, and you believed correct. You won $2,000.
Oh, thank God.
Hopefully, your nerves have gone away so far.
No, I'm still just as dumb of a dog as I was when I started, but I feel a little bit better.
At least you're showing what you got. Here is for $4,000. The Northwest Territories are part of which Commonwealth country? Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Sri Lanka.
I'm going to say that this is probably the nerdiest thing I could respond to, but I actually know this one because of a wonderful board game named Risk. So it is B, Canada.
I'm just gonna assume that's your final answer and go for it.
Yeah.
Risk paid off for you. You just wanted $4,000.
Yes.
All right, halfway there, $8,000. Here's the question. I can click it. What does the Japanese word sayonara mean? Speak. Goodbye. Please. Thank you.
I almost feel like this is a trick question, but I'm going to go with goodbye because it's used that way. And if it's not that way, then English, you have some explaining to do. But I'm going to go with B, goodbye.
Final answer?
That is the final answer.
And you are definitely not saying goodbye tonight. You just won $8,000. Now, this is where the pressure gets big. You're now at multi-$1,000 at risk. This next question is worth $16,000. Should you get this question wrong, you will lose $7,000. Here it is. According to sci-fi writer Ray Bradbury, at what temperature do books burn? 451 degrees Fahrenheit, 206 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius? Depends on their content.
I don't know who Ray Bradbury is. Shoot. I think I might phone a friend.
And who will you be phoning? I see a cat.
Let's go with
I see a cat behind you with their hands up.
a cat behind me with their hands up. Okay. I'm hearing my girlfriend screaming from the bottom floor of my house right now. So I am assuming that I am.
Unfortunately, that's not.
Yes.
Yeah,
we'll go with the cat.
All right, we're gonna get the phone a friend going for Jaguar Master.
Hello, Jaguar speaking.
Hello, Jaguar. This is Jalen Barks calling from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Jalen?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Your friend Mark Sparks over here is stuck on the $16,000 question. He needs your help. Are you willing to answer the question?
Yes, I am.
All right, Mark. All you have to do is just read out the question and the answers to Jaguar. You will have 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
All right, Jaguar. According to the sci-fi writer Ray Bradbury, at what temperature do books burn? A, 451 degrees Fahrenheit, B, 206 degrees Fahrenheit, C, 100 degrees Celsius, and D, it depends on their content.
I can say this with confidence. Ray Bradbury wrote Fahrenheit 451. Go with A.
All right, thank you, Jaguar.
Axel, thank you for the raid.
Okay.
Sounds like he was confident about 451.
Now that he said that, a book that was never forced upon me when I was in school was that book, which I'm pretty sure that is just the name of the book. So I'm going to go with 451 degrees Fahrenheit.
And final answer?
That is my final answer.
Jaguar paid off for you. You just won $16,000.
I'll split it with you, Jaguar. Don't worry.
Next question is your next safety net at $32,000. I will remind you, if you get this question wrong, you will drop all the way back to $1,000, a $15,000 loss. With that, here is the question. What type of animal is a gnu? Goat? Sheep? Antelope? Horse?
Well, you know, as funny as it is, I think I'm gonna go with polling the audience because yeah, go ahead.
All right, audience. I'll give the question again. What type of animal is a gnu? Goat, sheep, antelope, or horse? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. You got a majority going with C, antelope, with other votes for A and D.
Okay. I will trust the audience in this. I don't think they would leave me astray. I'm gonna go with C, antelope.
And is that your final answer?
That is my final answer. Oh, I gotta click it.
Yep.
There we go, I clicked it.
So, I'm gonna build the suspense here. At the beginning, you said you were a dumb dog?
Yes, I do believe I still am.
Actually, I don't think so. You actually just won $32,000.
Oh, shoot. What'd I do?
Okay, so here is the check for $32,000 if you do stay at this level. Now, it does not have to be yours yet. We still have 5 more questions for the $1 million. This is a free question. You can at least answer it. However, you are out of lifelines. If you are still not confident, you can walk away. But again, like I said, this is a free question. You do not lose anything off of this one. So here is the $64,000 question. In the SNL skit Wayne's World, who is Wayne's best friend? Bill Preston, Garth Alger, Ted Logan, Oliver Wood.
Oh, God. I swear if this is like... Because if it's different than Wayne's World, which would be Garth, because the Garth is Wayne's best friend. If it's not Wayne, I don't know who it would be, because I haven't seen that skit. Oh, God. I hope it's party time. I think I'm going to go with Garth Algar.
Final answer?
Dumb dog brain trying to work. Yes, I think that is my final answer.
Now, the SNL skit Wayne's World and the actual show Wayne's World are related, and best friend in both of those iterations was indeed Garth Alger. You won $64,000.
Oh, thank God. It's party time.
Party time indeed. That check for $64,000 right down there waiting for you. However, if you get this question wrong, you lose $32,000. So hopefully you still have the mindset of walking away when your time is right. But here is that question. In which U.S. state was Home Depot founded? New Jersey, California, Minnesota, Georgia.
This is another one that I don't know, but considering the fact that it is it's Home Depot, I know there's a lot of homes at least in Georgia. So I'm gonna go with Georgia.
Is that your final answer?
It's definitely not New Jersey. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Nothing good comes from New Jersey, except for, one specific cat. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't want to walk away, because I don't want to do that. I'm going to go with Georgia.
Your final answer?
That is my final answer.
This dog just won $125,000.
Oh, shit. What did I do?
We are here, 3 questions left. I do remind again, you can walk away at any time. However, if you get this next question wrong, you will lose $93,000. So a lot is at stake. Here is the $250,000 question. Which country does not border Iraq? Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iran, Lebanon.
Oh shit. Okay. Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure does. Iran, pretty sure does. Jordan is bordered by Israel, Syria. Ooh. Man, I wish Kyle was here. Kyle was so good at these. That's a lot of money to lose. I'm trying to remember risk again. I think you know what? I believe in myself. I'm gonna go with Jordan.
Final answer?
I'm double thinking in my head. Borders back. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jordan.
Final answer?
That is my final answer.
Mark, I am very sorry to say the correct answer was Lebanon.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
Hey, Mark, $32,000 check for you right here. You still played a fantastic game. Thank you so much for coming. It was an honor to have you here. Guys,
oh, thank you.
Go check out Papa Barks and make sure you donate.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much again. I will go deposit this.
Yes, good games.
Good games.
All right, with that out of the way, let's bring down our next contestant, which is going to be MK Cyborg. Welcome on in, MK. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Jalen. How about you?
I am doing very fine as well, thank you very much. So, if you don't mind, why don't you give us a little introduction about yourself?
Sure thing. My name's MK Cyborg. I'm a variety streamer. I also do writing. I've worked on the script writing for seasons 2 and 3 of The Adventures of the Fox and the Fedora. And I'm also streaming for Papa Barks this year. Just today I was playing Salamander County Public Television and Poke Rogue. I think I had one of my best runs on there so far, actually, today.
Of course. And, any particular reason why you chose red for your persona?
I don't know. I just like the coloring, I guess. Sort of a strawberry cherry motif, I guess.
I'm sure we all have our favorites. I mean, my preference blue. I chose it because why not? And hey, blue best color in a way. I mean, we all have our best colors, but let's not go into argument. With that said, you know the rules, you know the lifelines. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yep. Let's go.
We'll start things off for $100. Someone who performs well at something is said to have passed with what? Flying colors, flying fish, flying squirrels, flying saucers.
I'm pretty much certain about this one. This one's A, flying colors.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Right you are for $100.
Nice.
Next question, $200. What is the name of the Fruit Loops bird mascot? Tweety the Kiwi, Toucan Sam, Big Bill Phil, Tweety.
It's all my nose wherever it goes. It's B, Toucan Sam.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Right you are for $200. And your nose followed your way there. Next question, $300. What is John Wilkes Booth remembered as? Toll Plaza inventor, Abraham Lincoln's assassin, King Tut's discoverer, Heisman Trophy winner.
I'm just gonna say the answer is B and not say anything else, but yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Yo, we got a donation coming in from I bet on Market Lost! Oh my god! Even with the bet, you just won $300.
Nice.
Next question, $500. A famous US bank is named Wells what? Cargo, Embargo, Fargo, Largo.
If I know my banks, I'm pretty sure it's Wells Fargo. C. Final answer.
Right you are for $500.
Alright.
And your first safety net at $1,000. Here's the question. Which one of these would most likely have .edu in its email address? Allergy doctor, college, French cafe, Caesar.
Well, ADU is for education websites, so I'm gonna say B, college. Final answer.
And you just won $1,000.
Awesome.
I'm gonna take a moment to fix my play space. I did have a little moment there. Perfect.
Yeah, it's not like stretching out there.
With that, next question, $2,000. You do not lose anything on this one. How long is a fortnight? 1 week? 1 month? 2 weeks? 5 days? Rishi, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you.
And I can make an obvious joke about the Fortnite game, but I'm not gonna.
Final answer. It is indeed 2 weeks. You won $2,000.
Awesome.
And I know this as a Wikipedia editor.
Oh, nice.
Next question, worth $4,000. What is Eli Whitney credited with inventing? The printing press, toothpaste, television, the cotton gin.
You know, I actually think I know this one because I heard them talk about it in the Calvin and Hobbes cartoon once. I'm gonna say D, the cotton gin.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Calvin and Hobbes just got you $4,000. If I can click it.
Nice.
$8,000 is your next question, but if you get this question wrong, you lose $3,000 back down to $1,000. But here's the question. In the novel of the same name, what letter of the alphabet was the scarlet letter? A, B, C, D. Don't get confused.
I haven't read... I'm not. So I haven't read the full book, but I'm pretty sure the answer is A for adulterer. Final answer.
It was indeed A for adulterer. You just won $8,000.
Awesome.
Can you believe it, guys? MK Cyborg, halfway to the million and still has his lifelines left. Can he pull it off all the way to that million with the $16,000 question? On which date in 1944 was D-Day? June 6th, August 4th, September 1st, November 11th.
Our history classes never really went through this one, but I think if I remember some of the things I've watched, I think it was June 6th.
Final answer?
Final answer.
We're in five-figure territory. You won $16,000.
Awesome.
4 figures, actually, now that I think about it. We're on your next safety net at $32,000. You can still walk away with $16,000 if you don't want to risk using your all 3 lifelines. However, if you get this question wrong, you lose $15,000. Here's the question. What term applies to Central and South America? French America, Latin America, Hindu America, Dutch America.
Oh, this one I definitely know. It's Latin America. B.
Final answer?
Final answer.
I think he can do it. You just won $32,000.
Awesome.
Right here, your 32, if I can actually grab it instead of these cups, your $32,000 check waiting for you right here. However, you still got 5 questions away if you want to go for that million. This is a free question. You do not lose anything on this. Have the nerves gone away?
I think I'm still feeling pretty good so far.
I like that spirit. Let's keep that spirit up with a $64,000 question. In which country is the site of the ruins of the ancient city of Babylon? Jordan, Syria, Iraq, Iran.
Okay, for this one, I think I'm gonna ask the audience about this one.
All right, audience. I give the question again. In which country is the site of the ruins of the ancient city of Babylon? Is it A, Jordan, B, Syria, C, Iraq, or D, Iran? Whether you think the correct answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. You got most people saying A, Jordan, with other votes for Syria and Iran.
Okay. Well, I was thinking over a bit, and I think I remember reading about a bit in one of the Civilization games I played. As wild as it's gonna sound, I'm gonna say Iraq.
Final answer?
C. Final answer.
Audience, I think we're gonna have words. You just won $64,000!
Thanks a lot, guys.
The check is right there now at $64,000. However, if you get this question wrong, you lose $32,000, all the way back to the same figure. Here is the $125,000 question. Which of these is a type of flower? Graham, George, Gordon, Gerald.
I have a feeling it might be 8, but I want a 50-50 it.
All right, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. You're left with Graham and George.
Okay, if that's the case, then I think I'm gonna go with A, final answer.
We should all know this because we know about the Graham Cracker for $125,000.
Nice. Awesome.
We are now in 5-figure territory. Hold the nerves. That $125,000 check could be yours if you walk away with it now. You still have your phone a friend left. You are 3 questions away. If you get this question wrong, you drop all the way back to $32,000, a loss of $93,000. Think very carefully as we give you the $250,000 question. The video game company Atari takes its name from a term used in what game? Chinese checkers. Mahjong. Go. Parcheesi.
I really should know this one since I know my video games, but... I'm really not sure about this.
Star Skunk with the 600.
Phone
Star Skunk with 690. Thank you. You said phone a friend, and who are you gonna be phoning?
Let's see. Can't really look back at myself because there's a limit on how much you can turn to see who's like waving at me, but yeah, there's like a limit on shares. If I can't really I'm not really sure who I can phone, but so I think I'm actually just gonna have to walk away, actually.
Oh, you're going to walk away, I see. Now, if you were to guess, what would your choice have been?
Mahjong?
Go ahead and pick it. And you would have been wrong. The correct answer was Go.
Okay. I don't know that much about it. Just know a bit of that one manga, Hikaru no Go, and that's about it.
But hey, you played a good game anyways.
Oh, well.
Your check's down there. Take it and enjoy spending whatever you please with it.
Thank you. Hope you have a good night.
You as well.
Take care.
Now, if you guys want to donate to Papa Barks, just like Star Skunk and the person who bet on Mark just did, in my chat, type exclamation Papa Barks. In other chats across these other Twitch streamers, it could also be exclamation charity. Your fellow streamers will let you know exactly which to put in. I just got a donation from my bet on Mark and lost for $5, and then another one from Star Skunk with the very funny $6.90. Now, in the interest, because I know they're going to be in some severe weather, I may as well get them out of the way. Next up is Tango Bloom. And I definitely don't see Tango Bloom. I definitely see Gru from Despicable Me.
Jalen, it is wonderful to be here tonight with you. I have my minions in the audience cheering for me. It is a wonderful opportunity to be here to fund more good doings in the world.
Of course. So let's introduce Tango. Tell us a little bit about Tango Bloom.
Sure. Yes, hello, my name is Tango Bloom, and I am also streaming for Papa Barks. I am a variety streamer. I do games, Jackbox on Fridays, stuff like that. But during Papa Barks, I'm also hosting a dance competition, a fursuit dance competition, which sign-ups for that you can find at, just search Tango Bloom. You'll find me. Sign-ups are there. Please share it. Do all that stuff. We're hoping to raise money for charity with that, just like Jalen's doing here. Can we get like a round of applause in everyone's chats for Jalen, though, doing such an amazing job hosting?
Yes. I got nervous being here, so I'm glad I got those nerves out of the way. But serious question, I have not bothered asking Mark or MK about this at all, so I may as well do this now. If you won the $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
Jalen, it's very simple. Today, I come to you to win $1 million because, frankly, the minions go through a lot of denim, and the price is getting higher and higher, and we need to buy more overalls for them. It's as simple as that.
Well, let's get the clothes for the minions. So, obviously, you know the rules, you know the lifelines. 50-50. If I can click it, ask the audience, phone a friend. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? First question, $100. If I can click it. What color were the army men in the movie Toy Story? Pink. Purple. Yellow. Green.
Oh, Jalen, these were very good minions in that movie. I remember them very well, and they were green, and that is the final answer.
Right, you are for $100. Next question, $200. What was Dr. Seuss's profession? Pediatrician. Dentist. Author. Chiropractor.
You know, I'm something of a doctor myself. I have a friend, Dr. Nefario. Maybe you have heard of him. But Dr. Seuss is known best for his books that I read to Agnes and Edith at nighttime, and he is an author, and that is C, final answer.
Right, you are $200. Next question worth $300. Which of these is a witty or clever remark? Quandary. Quit. Quip. Quoit.
You know, superheroes use these all the time when they battle me. It is a quip and it is annoying. That is C, final answer.
It is indeed a quip for $300. Next question grew for $500. In popular myth, what causes a werewolf's transformation from man to wolf? Silver bullet? Garlic. Full moon? Crucifix.
You know, when I stole the moon, I had a lot of angry werewolves after me, so it is C, the full moon. Final answer.
Hopefully those wolves will forgive you after winning that $500. Next question, your safety net for $1,000. If you are hemophobic, what are you afraid of? Hemispheres. Tailors. Vampires. Blood.
You know, my movies are all rated PG and we don't have any blood in them, specifically for people who have hemophobia, which means it is D, final answer.
Indeed it is blood for $1,000. Once again, I remind, you can walk away if you don't know the answer to a question, but you don't want to risk using your lifelines, which our friend Gru here has all 3 lifelines left going into $2,000. You don't lose anything on this question. Here it is. In which of these movies did Arnold Schwarzenegger star as a killer android? The Terminator? Commando? Kindergarten Cop? Predator.
What a movie about a guy who knows how to get things done. That is A, the Terminator, final answer.
You are definitely not saying hasta la vista. You just won $2,000.
Hit me like that. You made me nervous.
I'm just trying to kill the nerves here, okay? I like doing that. At least we all have our quips. Next question, $4,000. Let's get the minions some clothes, shall we? Even better than what we have now. What is a budgie? Love seat? Bird? Scooter? Rodent?
So, Jalen,
Minion 473, $1 don't know.
I want to get the girls a nice pet, and sometimes we have to go past the tweet of all those little budgies. They are B, boards. That is the final answer.
I should tell you right now, one of your minions, number 473, just donated $1 to Papa Barks. And second off, you just won $4,000.
Dave, you are supposed to be in bed.
Next question for $8,000. Which of these professions does not involve painting? Impressionist? Expressionist? Portraitist? Contortionist? Sir Pisley, $20 donation.
Well, you know, I'm somewhat good at expressing myself now that I have a family. But you know, if you look at my shape, I'm not very, can't move very far. And in those cases, I would hire a contortionist who can twist their body around. No paint required. That is the contortionist, and that is a final answer.
Gru, you just won yourself $8,000. I feel like we're bringing out the competition tonight. We've got $8,000. You still have all 3 of your lifelines left. MK got to this point, and even he had all 3 lifelines left. But can you go further with your 3 lifelines? Let's find out with the $16,000 question. Near what Gulf was the Gulf War fought? Persian Gulf, Gulf of Mexico, Pebble Beach, Gulf of Iraq.
You know, Jalen, I don't like to get too involved in wars. They're very messy. I like to do single despicable acts. I have one that I am thinking of, but I am not sure. I'm not quite sure on this one. I think I'm going to ask the minions in the audience.
All right, minions. Gru here needs your help. Near what Gulf was the Gulf War fought? Persian Gulf, Gulf of Mexico, Pebble Beach, Gulf of Iraq. Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. And in the meantime, I'll do a hydration check. Also, thank you, Alice, for the $42 donation. Wow.
Oh.
Most of your minions are saying it is A, the Persian Gulf, with 3 and 1 each for B and D.
All right, that is akin to what I was thinking. I've put them all in school. I'm actually a very good boss, and I trust the schooling that I've bought for them. So I'm going to say A, Persian Gulf, and if I am wrong, it is their fault.
Final answer?
Yes, that is their final answer, but it will be mine as well.
Your minions have helped you get $16,000.
Thank you, minions.
And with 6 questions away, Gru, I remind you the pressure is on. If you get this question wrong, you will lose $15,000, going all the way back to $1,000. This is your next safety net at $32,000. You will be guaranteed this much if you answer this question correctly. Here it is. Which initial identifies 500 in Roman numerals? D, L, K, P.
Oh, Rome is such a weird country. Why do they think they can mess with numbers? It's just, you know, I think I'm going to have to phone a minion on this.
And which minion will you be phoning?
Whichever one is waving their arms the most.
I see a Macro Pikachu behind you who is willing to take it, so if you're willing to, are you going with Matt Macro Pika?
Yes, I know Kevin. I know Kevin very well. He's a good minion.
First off, Firecat, thank you for the raid, and second off, let's get our friends at AT&T on the line for Matt Macro Pika.
Oh, Kevin, there you are. How are you, my boy?
Hi, Matt. This is Jalen from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Jalen. I can't keep up doing you speak for too long, though.
Of course.
How goes the show?
Going very well. Your friend Tango Bloom here, or Gru, needs your help on the $32,000 question. He'll read the question to you and give you the 4 choices. Are you ready, Matt?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, Tango, you'll have 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
7. Which initial identifies 500 in Roman numerals? Is it D, L, K, or P?
Lucky for me, I do know my Roman numerals. I know for a fact that L represents 50. I know for a fact that K and P are not Roman numerals, so your best option is A, D. I'm very confident.
My best option is A?
Yes, your best option is A.
But A is D.
Seems like your minion is confident about being A, choice A, the correct answer.
So what? He's a good minion. He's never steered me wrong. So I think I am going to say A, D, but D as in the answer A, not D as in the answer B. I would like A, final answer.
Now, I would have said don't get confused, but I think we all didn't get confused. You just won yourself $32,000. On that table right there is your $32,000 check. It will be yours if you get any question wrong from this point forward. How are you feeling?
Oh, it is hot in here.
Someone please turn the AC on for our friend Gru here, because we're about to enter the $64,000 question. You do not lose anything on this question. Here it is. What are you afraid of if you are xenoglossophobic? Foreign languages. Foreign countries. Foreign food. Foreign films.
Now, I am pretty experienced in language. I am fluent in Minionese. And, you know, Xeno is foreign, which I see all of these answers have foreign. And when I hear glosso, I think of a glossary. And the only one that really relates to that is language. So I think I am going to have to say A, foreign languages, final answer.
You just won yourself $64,000. I see your world travels have helped you in this one.
Yes, we definitely didn't steal the pyramid.
Definitely didn't. Now, $125,000 on this question, but you lose $32,000 if you get this question wrong. Here it is. What was the name of the first staffed spacecraft to land on the moon? Enterprise. Intrepid. Eagle. Millennium Falcon.
Well, I am actually personal friends with Captain Kirk, who flies the Enterprise, and that is not it. He also told me of a friend of his named Han Solo, who flies Millennium Falcon, and that is also not it. Eagle! It is a bird. I don't do birds. We talked about it with budgies. So the only one left is the Intrepid, and that is B, and that is my final answer.
I hate to say it to you, Gru, but the correct answer here is indeed the Eagle.
No! That's okay. That's still a lot of denim.
Yes, that is okay. You just got yourself $32,000 to give you a lot of clothing material worthy for your minions. Go spend it wisely, and thank you for showing up. And definitely not taking over the world on us.
Have yet to see.
At this time, I would like to ask all of our streamers and everybody in here for a hydration check. Make sure you are hydrated. In that case, I may as well take care of mine now. So, with that said, our next contestant is very familiar to me as a fellow Homestar Runner fan. Let's welcome on in Matt Okay, if I can actually get the cursor right. Matt Macropika. Welcome on in, Matt. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Jalen. How about you?
I'm doing fine as well, thank you. Why don't we give an introduction to Matt over here? Tell us about yourself.
Emotional damage.
I'm a streamer. I like to stream all
Silver,
kinds
thank
of
you so much
games,
for
all
the
kinds
check.
of genres, on some platforms. This Wednesday, I'm going to be doing some Pop-Up Arts community nights. I'm going to get some Mario Kart, Jackbox, and What the Dub in. And if we do get to What the Dub, I've got a little surprise in store.
Now, why don't we all also remind our audience here, both our chats and any other chat, about our little collaborative goals that we have.
Yes, Jalen, yeah. As you guys know, in Jalen's chat and my chat and everyone else's, one of my goals, of course, is if I reach $150, me and Jalen will read a actual Homestar Runner Tuner speed mail script live on stream in the near future.
That is...
Whoever gets to their goal first...
That is unless I reach $200 first, in which case I get to choose which skit we read.
Yeah, so if Jalen gets to his first, he chooses. If I get to mine first, I choose.
Very well. Now, with that out of the way, if you won $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe taking really... Firstly, I think I'd store half of it away for savings. You never know when you could use it. But I would use a good chunk of it to take a nice fancy vacation down to Disney World.
Of course! We'd all love to go to Disney World, maybe even Disneyland if you got extra lucky tonight.
Well, I think I'll save Disneyland for next year. It's their 70th next year, actually.
Of course. Reminder from my chat, VRChat, it's exclamation Papa Barks. And we also have it in the pinned message. Thank you. Now, Matt, you know the rules, you know the lifelines? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, of course, clicking the wrong thing. Next question worth $100. Or excuse me, first question worth $100. What do you stack in the game Jenga? Pancakes, newspapers, wooden blocks, toothpicks.
If only you could stack pancakes in Jenga, it'd be a lot less frustrating and a lot more delicious. But alas, in Jenga, everyone knows you stack wooden blocks. Final answer.
Right, you are for $100. Our next question, it is worth $200. Which creatures produce pearls? Seahorses, oysters, frogs, perch.
I never eat them, but I would sure get those pearls from them. B, oysters. Final answer.
Right, you are for $200. Next question, it is worth $300. Which of these is a type of drinking glass? Acrobat, clown, ringmaster, tumbler.
All these circus turds. I mean, I've never heard of a clown glass before, but I imagine,
VRChat, thank you for the $10.
I see them all around. D, tumbler. Final answer.
Right, you are for $300. Next question, $500. Where would you most likely find AstroTurf? Road surfaces, satellite dishes, frying pans, sports fields.
I don't know why you put AstroTurf on a satellite dish, but I know where you would find them. I mean, I went to one not that long ago with a 4th of July concert. D, sports fields. Final answer.
Now, this would also be the same turf that theoretically could have been used on a Miami Dolphins football field. You won yourself $500. Next question, $1,000 and your first safety net. In the world of Harry Potter, what are muggles? Spells, magic potions, ordinary people, cats,
Technically, in America, we refer to them as nomages, but in the world of Harry Potter, muggles are just plain old ordinary people. Final answer.
Indeed, they are for $1,000. Now, I remind that you can walk away if you don't know the answer, but don't want to risk losing your lifelines at this stage. At least you still have all of them going into this $2,000 question. How are you doing, Matt?
Yep. A little nervous, and my arm is a little sore from all the Beat Saber I did earlier today.
Get the nerves out of you. You're doing just fine. Here is the $2,000 question. How many animal signs are in the Chinese calendar? 3, 12, 17, 40.
I would normally know this, but then again, considering
Gayest
how much
Owl,
I've
thank you for the
actually
$10.
seen this kind of stuff in like shows like a Jackie Chan Adventures, or I think it was mentioned in Digimon, and I know for a fact it was mentioned in Minions: The Rise of Gru. But I believe there are 12 animals in the Chinese calendar. B, final answer.
Fun fact, my animal in the Chinese calendar is the boar, which is one of 12. You just won $2,000.
Oh, in our timeline mind, it's dragon.
Very interesting facts, to say the least. Let's all share ours later, but for now, here is the $4,000 question. Which continent does the termite-feeding aardvark inhabit? Africa, Oceania, South America, Asia.
This is interesting. Termite-feeding aardvark. Now, I would think since there are a lot of termites in Africa, I would say that, but... I'm not too confident about that. If I'm being serious, I would want to play it safe right now. I want to use 50-50.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. You're left with Africa and Oceania.
Okay, now I'm confident. I know the rain's down in Africa, but I pray the termite-feeding aardvarks also are down in Africa. A, final answer.
And I got this from a subtle read of one of the Arthur books. Indeed, it is Africa. You just won $4,000. We're almost halfway there. $8,000 is your next question. Should you get this question wrong, you'll go back to $1,000, $3,000 loss. Here it is. Which controversial animated show was created by Matt Stone and Trey Parker? Beavis and Butthead, The Simpsons, South Park, Ren and Stimpy.
Now, I'll be honest, I've never watched an episode of the series myself, but I know about it. I've seen Let's Plays of the game, and I don't know how many times they've killed Kenny on it. And I know for a fact that the latter half actually had a starring role in Despicable Me 3. So I will say, so if I get this wrong, I'll be like, screw you guys, I'm going home. But I know I'm not wrong. The answer is C, South Park, final answer.
Well, you're definitely not being like Cartman and going home. You are sticking around with $8,000. Halfway there. Hopefully the nerves have calmed down. I do like trying to de-stress everybody, and I hope I did, but here's a $16,000 question. Which of the following subjects does a math teacher not teach? Anatomy, trigonometry, geometry, algebra.
I mean, this is pretty obvious. Geometry, pretty obvious. Algebra, That's pretty good. Trigonometry, I never did take that class, but I'm pretty sure anatomy is learning all about the body, obviously. There's no way a math teacher would teach stuff about that, so A, final answer.
You just won yourself $16,000. And anatomy is actually a subject within the field of science.
Again. I said science again.
Your next question is worth $32,000. That is your next safety net if you get this question right. However, if you get this question wrong, you will go back to $1,000, a loss of $15,000. You still have your 2 lifelines, the phone a friend and the ask the audience. Use them wisely as we go into the $32,000 question. Which of the following 1977 movies beat Star Wars for the 1978 Best Picture Academy Award? Annie Hall, The Goodbye Girl, Saturday Night Fever, Julia.
This is where I'm honestly stumped here. I mean, I don't know a lot about movies that came out in 1977. Well, that's not true. I know a couple of Disney movies that came out there, including one of my favorites, The Rescuers, but, I'm not sure about this. You know, maybe someone in the audience might know about this. Or actually, no, not the audience. I want to phone a friend. I want to phone a friend, honestly. Someone.
And which friend will you be phoning?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there. Well, be fair, seeing as how well Jaguar did before, I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna call Jaguar.
AT&T calling for Jaguar Master.
Hello, Jaguar speaking.
Hello, Jaguar. This is Jalen Barks from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you doing?
Ah, Jalen, we meet again, it seems.
Yes, indeed we do. Your friend this time, Matt Macropika, is stuck on the $32,000 question and he needs your help. Are you willing to give us the answer?
Let's see what we've got.
All right, you guys have 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
All right, Jaguar. Which of the following 1977 movies beat Star Wars for the 1978 Best Picture Academy Award? Annie Hall, The Goodbye Girl, Saturday Night Fever, Julia.
I am about 98% certain that it is A.
98% certain? I'll take it, honestly.
Yes.
I trust you, Jaguar.
All right, good luck.
Jaguar sounded confident about Annie Hall.
A 98% certain.
I'll get to that hydration between.
I can't argue with those on it, so I'll say A, Annie Hall. Final answer.
You're gonna have a good time with Jaguar. He just got you $32,000.
Woo!
I can reach it and not.
Now the studio gets very dark.
Your check for $32,000 waiting for you right here if you choose to take it. However, we're still 5 questions away if you're going for that million. You still have the one Ask the Audience lifeline left. However, this is a free question. You can still guess and not lose anything. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Here is the $64,000 question. What is the name of Garfield's kitten rival in Jim Davis's comic strip? Odie, John, Woodstock, Nirmal.
I guess it's a good thing I watched a lot of Garfield growing up. And when I say I actually did enjoy the recent Garfield movie. Again, I wouldn't have picked Chris Pratt to voice Garfield, but I do have to praise his performance. But yes, as far as I know, Odie is his dog companion / frenemy. John is his owner. Woodstock does doesn't even belong in Garfield. He belongs in Peanuts. But yes, he's been a constant thorn in Garfield's side. He's cute, but Garfield hates him a lot. D, normal, final answer.
It was indeed normal. You just won $64,000. We are going into five-figure territory with $125,000. The stakes are huge at this point.
Six-figure territory?
Oh, it is six-figure territory. You're correct. Should you get this question wrong, you lose $32,000, all the way back to the same amount of $32,000. So here is the $125,000 question. With what are Marx and Lenin often associated? Silent movies. Astronomy. Music. Communism.
Well, lucky for me, I do know my history. Marx, I guess I could thank watching Hysteria all those years ago for me knowing about this. D, communism, final answer.
And with that, you just won yourself $125,000. Look at that. 3 questions away, and you still have your Ask the Audience lifeline. But I must warn you, you get this question wrong, you lose $93,000. You also have the option to walk away if you so choose. Here is the $250,000 question. Whose image is on the penny black, the world's first postage stamp? Queen Victoria, George Washington, Julius Caesar, Benjamin Franklin.
I honestly don't know this one, honestly. Well, there's no harm in using it now. I'll take a risk and ask the audience to see if they know what
okay then, audience, Matt Macropika needs your help. Whose image is on the penny black, the world's first postage stamp? Is it Queen Victoria, George Washington, Julius Caesar, or Ben Franklin? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. A majority are saying it is Queen Victoria, with Washington and Caesar close behind.
I mean, that's pretty much a majority, and I don't want to doubt the audience. I mean, they've come through, well, most of the time other than that one. But yeah, they seem pretty confident in this. I'll say A, Queen Victoria, final answer.
And the audience just got you $250,000.
Yes! Thank you!
That $250,000 check could be yours, but this is where the pressure is on. You have no lifelines left. This is the $500,000 question. Alina the Linus, thank you for the raid. How was the game? And if you get this question wrong, you will lose $218,000. You'd still have the option to walk away if you don't know the answer. But let's get this out of the way. Here is your $500,000 question. On Sesame Street, the feathers on the Big Bird costume, excluding the tail, are from what bird? Turkey, duck, pheasant, goose.
I tell you, I watched Sesame Street a lot when I was young, but I never knew what those feathers on him were. I mean, they certainly look like a duck, but then again, I can only imagine how much much you have to get from them. Could it be Goose? I mean, if they want to be comfy, then possibly. I mean, I won't lie, $500,000 would be pretty nice, but I've come this far, I've done good. And as the old Kenny Rogers song goes, sometimes you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, and know when to walk away.
Indeed you do, but if you had to take a guess, what would your choice have been?
Honestly, I was thinking either duck or goose. I would think it'd have to be comfy, so I would have said goose. Would have gone with goose.
And you would have been wrong. The correct answer was a turkey. But hey, you did you absolutely did very well. Take the check. $250,000 is yours. Enjoy it well, spend it wisely, and good games.
Indeed.
If I can get this right. Now, as a reminder for our chats, if anybody would like to donate to Papa Barks, we all have our own charity links. Some chats, it's !charity, and others, including myself, it's !Papa Barks. For our donation links, use that, and it will give you a specific donation link. Any $5 donated, every $5 donated, in fact, will get you an entry into a drawing at the finale for one of many different prizes, including a fursuit, retexture, maybe even a PlayStation 5. Who knows? It could be yours at that drawing. But our next contestant, we had one doggo. Let's get another one out. Please welcome Lucky Shep.
Go up so soon. Oh, let me take a seat. Where's my chair?
Take your time, Lucky. But other than that, yes, good evening from the East Coast. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good today. How about you?
I am doing very well, thank you. Please tell me about Lucky Shep and what do you do?
I try and get into streaming. I'm not as consistent with it as I'd like to be. I'm hoping to get better at that. I want to just kind of do a lot of variety for streaming. But, we'll get there when we get there.
And what kind of games do you think you'd be doing as your main? Like what genre?
That'd be a tough one. So I jumped through a lot of hoops, different ones. Gosh, I'd have to say probably racing or something like that. That'd be fun.
We all love a little bit of racing in our life. I'm also kind of a racer myself. I specialize in platforming, racing, and puzzle games myself. I do a little VR here and there, so we kind of have a relation. But in the meantime, if you did win the $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
I think if I won $1 million, I would send all of it to Papa Barks.
Of course, $1 million would be
What am I going to do with the $1 million?
Of course, $1 million is a dream. Now, before we start, I do have a hydration check. Audience, you may as well have your hydration check as well. All right, and Lucky Shep, whenever you're ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
You know the rules? You know the lifelines? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. First question is worth $100. Here it is. Sam I Am, a character created by Dr. Seuss, encouraged the consumption of which delicacy? Green eggs and bacon, green eggs and ham, green eggs and sausage, chocolate mousse.
Well, Sam I Am, he always asks if you want to try it. Try it and you'll see. Green eggs and ham, I think.
Is that your final answer?
And I will lock that in.
And you're right, and you are indeed correct for $100. Next question is worth
$200.
Now you're on the $200 question right now. What would you need to take a trip down the Amazon? A train ticket, a limousine, Canoe, sled.
Well, I reckon we're talking about the Amazon, like the river, and not the company. So I'm thinking it's going to be a canoe, because you got to have a boat of sorts to go down a river.
Final answer?
Sorry, this is talking about the Amazon rainforest. Ooh, I think I'll stay with canoe.
Yep, final answer?
Yeah.
If I can click it. And you just won yourself $200.
Woo!
Our next question is worth $300. The suffragette movement advocated a women's right to what? Suffer.
Vote.
Receive equal pay. Vote. Divorce.
I learned about this one in my junior class. Is the vote. If my controller will let me pick it from C to vote. And I
Matt, thank you for the raid. Final answer?
Yep.
And right you are for $300. Next question, $500. What is the total number of dots on a regular game die? 15, 20, 21, 28.
I'm gonna go with 15.
Your final answer?
Yes.
Unfortunately, you would have been wrong. The correct answer was 21. The six.
Man, I'm bad at math.
The 6-sided die, not the 5-sided die. And 6 is and 21 is a triangle number, which is how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is on there. That's okay though. You did play. That's okay though. Even though you didn't win anything, Lucky Shep, you still played a fantastic game. Thank you so much for being here.
Womp womp.
I'm going to read out some raids right now while we're here. We got raids from Axel Halford, Firecat, Alina the Lioness, and Matt Macropika, all with those raids. Guys, thank you so much for coming on in. For those that don't know who I am Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch with a focus on platforming, racing, and puzzle games. Tonight, we're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in VRChat. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot and you get notified when I go live next. I don't just play VRChat. List of games I do play can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that list is long. Now, let's get our next contestant up here on the hot seat, and that will be a familiar Manokit to me and many others. It is indeed the 13th Seahawk. And as we wait for the Sea Bean to come on to the hot seat,
talking.
you are perfect. You're perfectly fine, Sea Bean. But how are you doing?
Yeah. I'm getting by.
It is.
I'm just glad to be here.
Now, we all know who you are because you've been here last year in this hot seat. But let's see who the Sea Bean is.
So, for those that don't know who I am, I'm the 13th Seahawk, variety streamer, full-time Manokit, big Seattle Seahawks fan. Love doing furry conventions. Been streaming for almost 4 years now, and really grateful to meet a bunch of great people along the way.
Of course, like myself, maybe even Intimidator, Mark Sparks,
Yes.
and a couple of other people here with us as well. And just as a reminder, first off, Metzi, thank you for the raid. And second off, Seabean, you were here last year. Can you remind us how much you won last year? If you remember?
Last year, gosh, I don't remember, because last year I think I took a break from ALS because I had a lot of IRL stuff that happened. So I wasn't there last year, but I was there the year before. I think we did like
$300 or something last year. But I will say, and this wasn't expected, but in a separate charity back in December 2021, we raised over $15,000, and that was completely unexpected.
Now that's as far as charities are concerned, but we remind you that we remind last year you participated in my Millionaire event here with Papa Barks, even though you weren't participating in Papa Barks yourself. Now, do you remember how much you won in that game?
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, my memory's rusty. I know I was in the game last year, and I've done so many Millionaire games, that's why I'm not 100% sure how much I won back in last year's game.
I'll just say it could have been 4 figures by that point.
Right.
Anyways, if you won the $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
Well, I would definitely help out with the charity. I would also help other friends help them have a place to stay, and help other people that are going through struggles, and maybe save it myself and build up on that and think about the future.
Indeed. Let's see if we can get your friends some good stuff. You know the rules, you know the lifelines. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. First question, $100. Which one goes to a veterinarian for a checkup? Dog, butcher, baker, candlestick maker.
Well, Jalen, know this one very well. You send your dog to the vet, so I'm going to say A. Final answer.
Indeed it is, for $100. Next question, worth $200. Which performer sang about blue suede shoes? B.B. King, The Four Tops, Elvis Presley, Elvis Costello. Joshua, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Burger Squad.
Well, Jalen, I gotta say, Elvis Presley, see, all answer.
It is indeed for $200.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next question, $300. Here it is. What kind of animal is Donkey Kong? Donkey, mule, ape, grizzly bear.
Gotta love Donkey Kong. So yeah, knowing this character well enough, growing up, I gotta say, DK is definitely not a donkey, so he is a C. Ape. Final answer.
Indeed so, for $300. DK, Donkey Kong. Huh. Next question, $500. Which of these tasks would an orthodontist do? Hang wallpaper, put braces on your teeth, study bird species, landscape yards.
Well, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure orthodontists put braces on their teeth, so on a patient's teeth, that is. So I'm gonna go with B.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Right, you are, for $500. And yes, I did have to wear braces for many years of my life, as some of us have all. Next question for $1,000. Which TV game show features the catchphrase, "Come on down"? Family Feud, The Price is Right, To Tell the Truth, Match Game.
Oh man, growing up watching Bob Barker host this game show, missed the guy. I will say Drew Carey does a pretty good job with Price is Right. They're both very different styles, but it's a fun game show. So I'm gonna go with B, The Price is Right. Final.
And Bob Barker's spirit would absolutely be proud. You just won $1,000.
Hey.
And with that, you are at your first safety net of $1,000. Next question is worth $2,000. You do not lose anything, and like the many contestants before, you still have all 3 of your lifelines. If you are ready, Here is the $2,000 question.
Let's go.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's Twitter account has what accurate one-word bio? Astrophysicist, judge, quarterback, proctologist.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I know he's not a quarterback. I can give you that much. And I don't believe he's a judge, so he's no Judge Judy either. When I think of Neil deGrasse Tyson, I think of him as I believe, astrophysicist. So I'm going to go with A.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, known for his famous Neum, is indeed an astrophysicist. You just won $2,000.
Yo.
6 questions answered, 9 away. Here is your $4,000 question. What type of animal is the North American roadrunner? Rodent, snake, lizard, bird.
Well, thankfully, I watched my Looney Tunes Merry Melodies cartoons growing up. So, you know, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, you know, beep beep. I'm gonna go with D.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Beep beep all the way to $4,000. Almost halfway there. Your next question is $8,000. What would classify an aardvark? Mammal, amphibian, reptile, fish.
I know it's not a fish. I could tell you that. As someone that's part fish, definitely not that. They're definitely not scaly. So I don't believe they're reptilian. And I don't see them as amphibians either. So I'm going to go with mammal.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
We got the Arthur answers again, and I got that definite hint from that, which did indeed say it was a mammal. You just won $8,000.
Woo!
Now we're halfway there and getting close to another figure. Your next question worth $16,000. Which of these describes an animal that only feeds on plant material? Carnivore, omnivore, vegivore, herbivore.
So, I know this much. So I have never heard of vegivore, so I'm gonna discount that one. Carnivores, they definitely are animal or meat-based diets. Omnivore, I believe, is a combination of, you know, meat, animal, and plant life. So I'm gonna go with D. Herbivore.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Heck yes, you won yourself $16,000. We are now approaching your next safety net. This one is worth $32,000. Should you get this question wrong, you will lose $15,000, going all the way back to $1,000. You still have all 3 lifelines left. Use them wisely as we go into these next 6, possibly 6 questions. Here's for $32,000. The Coral Sea is a part of which ocean? Arctic, Pacific, Atlantic, Indian.
Okay, this, for the very first time in this run, I am not confident in my answer choices. So I will probably use a lifeline, but I need to think for just a few moments.
Take your time, you still have all three.
Okay.
While we're waiting on that, Smetzi, thank you for the raid. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch, where they focus on platforming, racing, and
As
puzzle
someone
games.
that's usually good with geography, this is one of the
Tonight
few
is Millionaire and
questions
VRChat.
I'm not really certain with. So I'm gonna take a chance and go with the audience and see, gauge their opinion on this question.
Okay, then, audience. The Coral Sea is a part of which ocean? Arctic, Pacific, Atlantic, Indian. On your keypads, whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. Very strange, but we did get we did get a close race between Pacific and Atlantic, but Pacific just edges by 1.
To be honest, it's way too close for me to pick one. I'm gonna use another lifeline and do 50-50.
So with that deadlock, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. It is between Arctic and Pacific.
Oh. I cannot imagine Arctic being part of the Coral Sea. I was leaning towards either Pacific or Atlantic, to be honest with you. Yes, Kuro. Hi, Kuro. I see in the chat. I'm very sure it's not Arctic. So I was definitely going with Pacific or Atlantic, but only one of those two remain. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. At least I have something to take home with. But I'm gonna go with B.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You just won yourself $32,000.
Yes! I did too, honestly.
Like before, if I can actually reach it and not take another glass, here is the check for $32,000. And just for the record, C-Bean...
One big giant bork.
Well, first off, Delta with the 34 months. Say bork, bork, bork. Thank you for the subscription. And second off, for those wondering about the glasses, yes, these are the glasses that we've been breaking all evening. Yeet!
Yeet.
And let's not go too far with that. But anyways, that's your $32,000 check. That could be even bigger if you answer up to 5 of these questions correctly. This is for $64,000. You don't lose anything. You still have your phone a friend lifeline. Here is the question.
Gotcha.
What was the original working title for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Mansion of Millions. Ace in the Hole. Cash Mountain. Winning Streak.
I really don't know this one. I still have one remaining lifeline. I think I know who I want to ask on this one. If I do, let me see if they're available. Yes, they are.
If it's who I'm thinking of, I see him jumping.
I'm gonna go with that lifeline. Phone a friend.
If I think, is it gonna be Timidator?
Indeed it is Tim.
All right, AT&T calling for Timidator.
He hasn't done me wrong yet, so I trust him.
One big giant bork.
Metzi with the Prime Gaming for 3 months, starting a hype train already. Thank you.
Hello. Hey yo.
Hey Tim, it's Jalen from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing all right, thanks. Your friend 13 Seahawk, aka C-Bean, is on the $64,000 question, and he needs your help. Are you ready to answer?
I'm I'm ready.
All right, just as a reminder, read out the question and the answers. Tim can hopefully answer. You guys have 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
What was the original working title for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Mansion of Millions, Ace in the Hole, Cash Mountain, or Winning Streak?
If memory serves correctly, the correct answer is going to be C, Cash Mountain.
Cash Mountain, how confident are you?
Like 99% confident.
Those are really good odds. Tim, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and good luck.
He seemed confident in Cash Mountain.
One sec. Yeah, one sec. I need to mute audio. I'm going to talk to my chat real quick.
Yes, as a reminder to my audience, if you are going to address chat, please mute your mic. Thank you. But chat, thank you so much for the hype train. It is much appreciated. Can we please get some Jalen B4 loves, hypers, and hypershakes in the chat for the two very talented, very wonderful beans that subscribe, both Metzi and Delta. Hopefully we get this hype train up soon, but I do want to get that money going for Papa Barks, so if you would like, type exclamation Papa Barks. Every $5 gets you an entry into a drawing for one of many prizes, including possibly even a PS5.
Alright, I'm ready. So Tim said see Cash Mountain. He said he was like 99% certain. I trust him with all my heart, and he's very knowledgeable with game shows, so I'm gonna go with C.
And is that your final answer?
Yes, Jalen, it's my final answer.
Indeed, it was Cash Mountain. Timidator got you the $64,000.
Thanks, Tim.
We are now up to 5, maybe even 6-figure territory with $125,000 on this next question. I remind you, you have no lifelines. You can walk away if you don't know the answer. You will lose $32,000 if you get this question wrong. Here is the question. In 1912, the Titanic departed from which English port? Southampton? Bristol? Dover? Portsmouth?
Well, the two answers that really strike my brain right now are Southampton and Portsmouth. But I need to think for a few moments before I even choose to go with the answer or not. Yeah, when I first saw Southampton, I was thinking that was it, and then I saw Portsmouth, and I'm like, oh boy, that's the other one. I'm thinking about taking a chance on this one. Like 32 grand is still a lot of money. So if I drop, I have no shame in dropping. I'm gonna go with my original guess, and I'm gonna go with A.
Final answer?
Final answer.
C-Bean, you just won $125,000.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I saw you with those. I saw you with your paws in your face. I'm like, I definitely need to build you that suspense, and I think I just did just that.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, let's get the nerves out of the way. You have 3 questions left, no lifelines. Could we have our first millionaire, guys? Here is the $250,000 question. How many shaped pieces are there in the board game Perfection? 20? 21? 25? 32?
Unfortunately, I think this is the time where I must depart and walk away with $125,000.
Like we always say here, no shame in walking away. Don't forget to click it.
Yep, I'm walking away.
No, always like we always say, no shame in walking away. You are perfectly fine to do just that. Right now, you have won $125,000. However, let's just take a moment here. If you had to make a guess, what would your choice have been?
I know it's an odd number, but I would have gone with B.
An odd number, but unfortunately, it also is the wrong odd number. The correct answer was the other at 25. But
hey,
but you did make the right call indeed. Your $125,000 check is down there waiting for you. Take it and use it as you please. You had a good game tonight. Thank you for being here.
Hey, thank you very much. Whee!
And my trackers just don't want to cooperate with me right now. Give me a sec. There we go. Now, before I continue, Justin, thank you for the raid. How was Winds of Change? For those who don't know who I am, I'm Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch with a focus on platforming, racing, and puzzle games. We're still doing Millionaire here in VRChat. I've got 4 contestants left. You guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider hitting that follow button. It means a lot, and you get notified of when live next. I don't just play VRChat. List of games I do play can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that list is long. Also, if you guys want to donate to Papa Barks, we have commands in each of our chats. Some have exclamation charity, others, including myself, have exclamation Papa Barks. Others have pinned the donation links to chat so that you can donate from there as well. One big incentive we have is every $5 donated will get you an entry into a drawing for one of many prizes. It could be a fursuit, it could be a PS5, maybe it could even be your very own retexture. Who knows? Maybe a winter paw. Who knows? But it's all in the fight for ALS United North Carolina. Now, let's get our next contestant up on the hot seat. A familiar to many of us, Kiro Amori.
Bork, bork, bork.
Gargoyle Gamer and Mac Truck 84, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to Blueberry Barker Squad. And we have Kiro Amori with us. Hi, how are you doing?
There we go. Now you guys can hear me. Hello. How you doing, Jalen?
Doing very wonderful, and how about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Excited to be here.
So for those who don't know the Kiro, give us an introduction. Who are you and what do you do?
Oh, my name is Kiro. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of different games. I tend to focus on story-driven games like Final Fantasy and Resident Evil, that kind of thing. I've also been playing a ton of Project Zomboid lately. One of the hardest, most realistic zombie survival games that I've ever heard of.
And that would be...
Oh, it's Project Zomboid.
Oh, yes. I almost didn't hear that for a sec. Now, what was your best run in Project Zomboid, if I may ask?
Probably my current one. I've been alive for 32 days, I believe, on the server that we're on, and the server that I play on is Wasteland Canid's server, which is set to really, really, really hard. The sandbox settings are like 16 times population. Pinpoint hearing. It's very mean. Zombies are very, very mean.
Indeed, they are. Now, if you won the $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
I would stick every penny of the million into savings. I have you can get like a high yield savings account where you could live off of the interest and have enough money to donate to charity and help your friends and everything comfortably. So that's what I would do with the million. I would stick it into savings and then just use the interest to live comfortably and help my friends. Plus, obviously, donate to Papa Barks.
Of course! If you guys like to donate, exclamation charity or exclamation Papa Barks in some of our chats, we'll give you the donation links. You know the rules? You know the lifelines? Well, first off, Mark with the raid and Merlin Wolfhound also with the raid. Thank you guys so much. We're still doing Who Millionaire. You know the rules, you know the lifelines. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Our first question worth $100. Which of these is an ice cream dessert? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
Oh man, I could go for an ice cream Friday right now. Nah, I'm joking. It's a Sunday. A final answer.
You just won yourself $100. Your next question worth $200. What kind of animal is Rocky's friend Bullwinkle? Bull? Cow? Moose? Rabbit?
Oh, Bullwinkle is obviously a moose.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Actually, I didn't even need to ask it. You won yourself $200. Next question, $300 now. What is the name of the artificial intelligence system featured in the Terminator series? Tesla, Skynet, Command, ChatGPT.
Man, I knew ChatGPT was evil. It's definitely Skynet. Final answer.
It is indeed Skynet for $300. Your next question worth $500. Here we go. Which of these is not a kind of tooth found in your mouth? Incisor, canine, feline, molar.
I'm pretty sure that I don't have any cats in my mouth. C, final answer, feline.
Go ahead and click. Here we go. You just won yourself $500. Next question worth $1,000. This was your first safety net. What name is given to a baby kangaroo? Donnie, Joey, Pup, Hermit.
That would be a Joey. B, final answer.
Right you are for $1,000. Kiro, $1,000, 10 questions away. Your next question worth $2,000. You still have all your lifelines, but I do remind you also have the opportunity to walk away at any point. With that, here's the question. Which movie star was the mother of actress Jamie Lee Curtis? June Allison, Maureen O'Sullivan, Janet Leigh, Doris Day.
See, now this is where I'm gonna have to use a lifeline or something because I'm not good with actors and actresses, so I know who Jamie Lee Curtis is. I have no idea who her mother was. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask the audience.
All right, audience. Which movie star was the mother of actress Jamie Lee Curtis? June Allison, Maureen O'Sullivan, Janet Leigh, or Doris Day? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now.
I have a feeling, but nothing to go on.
You are perfectly fine.
We'll see if my hunch is right. I trust the audience. They've been pretty good so far.
Audience is going split decision. They've given you between Maureen O'Sullivan and Janet Leigh.
Well, I guess I'm going to take a guess because I don't want to waste a lifeline, another lifeline this early. I'm gonna go with Janet Leigh. I have no idea which of the two, but C, final answer.
You've trusted your instincts on this one, have you?
I did.
And those instincts just got you $2,000.
All right.
Next question, $4,000. In the TV series MASH, what was the nickname of Major Margaret Houlihan? Hot Lips, Hot Tamale, Hot Stuff, Hot Head.
Oh no. My grandpa would know this. He used to watch MASH all the time, and I even watched a few episodes with him, but I don't remember. Gonna have to trust the instincts again here, and I'm going to say C, final answer. I'm probably wrong, but taking a chance.
First off, Star the Wolf, thank you for $26 donated to Papa Barks. And second off, I am so sorry, Kiro. The correct answer was Hot Lips.
That was the other one in my head. I was thinking, but
You still won yourself $1,000 though, Kiro. You played a fantastic game. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the money. Spend it wisely.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jalen, for having me.
No worries. Okay, with that out of the way, I will also like to remind you that, again, every $5 donated to Papa Barks gets you an entry into a drawing at the end of the charity for a chance to win fantastic prizes. It could be a fursuit, it could be a PS5, it could even be a retexture. Who knows? Remember, every cent to Papa Barks helps in the fight against ALS and in improving ALS research. We are raising for ALS United North Carolina. Now, I didn't just invite Papa Barks participants. Oh no, I've invited 3 other wonderful contestants from the game show community to participate in with us. So let's get our first one in, shall we? Our next guest is a very well-known protogen, otter, and now snake Timidator.
Give me 1 second, I need to kill my trackers.
Of course. You take all the time you need.
Because for some reason the seating gets a little wonky if you have full body on.
I've experienced that many a times.
I should get now.
Welcome, Timidator. How are you tonight?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much. And please, tell us a little bit about the Timidator. Who are you and what do you do?
The Intimidator, oh my goodness. Good streamer, variety content, a bunch of variety content, VR based, and a bunch of other variety games that it's named variety streamer.
And yes. Now, earlier I saw you in a protogen avatar. How many ramstick did you eat today?
I'm currently otter. That is not a question for me to answer.
Now, jokes aside, if you won the $1 million tonight, what would you do with it?
That's a good question. There are many things that I could possibly do with it. I'd probably just support my friends along with this amazing charity that we're playing for today.
Yes, very well. And hopefully we'll figure it out as we go. But hey, Dawkin, you know the rules?
Exactly.
You know the lifelines? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. First question, worth $100. In Disney's Cinderella, what did Cinderella leave behind while running from the ball? Ruby slipper, glass slipper, boot, sneaker.
I've seen Cinderella so many times and I know that a glass slipper B final.
Right, you are for $100. Next question, worth $200. Besides Mercury, what other planet is closer to the Sun than the Earth? Pluto, Mars, Venus, Saturn.
Yeah, I definitely know the planet order. It's going to be Venus C. Final answer.
We all know that beauty product was called Venus for $200. And that beauty product was definitely named after the planet. Next question, $300. In what film did a character from Light Years Away try to phone home? Sixth Sense, E.T., Star Wars, Castaway.
I've never seen the movie, but I know for a fact that the correct answer is E.T. B is my final answer.
Right, you are for $300. E.T. phone home. Next question worth $500. Which of these is not one of Winnie the Pooh's friends? Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore, Monkey.
Go back, I want to be Monkey. D, final answer.
Right, you are for $500. Now, not necessarily for bonus points, which character do you think Monkey is from? No, which series do you think Monkey is from?
I have no idea.
That's okay, let's go on to the $1,000 question, your first safety net. For which of these is the company Lazy Boy best known for manufacturing? Reclining chairs, vitamins, hammocks, revolving plates.
Lazy Boy's pretty darn good company. The answer is A, reclining chairs. Final answer.
Right, you are for $1,000. Now, earlier we asked you a question for bonus points, but I can confirm Star the Wolf in chat got that correct. That Monkey was from Kung Fu Panda. Thank you very much.
All right. I remember.
Next question, $2,000. Which of these birds can fly backwards? Hawk, hummingbird, kiwi, chicken.
Well, memory serves from when I was taught this in school. I believe the correct answer is a hummingbird. I believe that is the only bird that can fly in all directions. So B, final answer.
You're buzzing your way to $2,000. Nine questions to go. Next question is $4,000. Which Alfred Hitchcock film featured Norman Bates? Blackmail, Vertigo, The Birds, Psycho.
Ooh. Okay. I have a feeling about this one. And it's a pretty strong feeling, and I am going to say D, Psycho, and that's going to be my final answer. I hope I'm right.
And that feeling just got you $4,000.
Okay.
Look at that, going on to the $8,000 question, and once again, not a single lifeline used. You still have all three lifelines. Here is the $8,000 question. Scapula is the anatomical term for which of these human bones? Jawbone, tailbone, shoulder blade, hip bone.
I'd say I know my human anatomy pretty well to know that the correct answer is C, shoulder blade. Final answer.
And with that, you just won yourself $8,000. Halfway there, we're getting to another figure with $16,000. Which newspaper does Clark Kent, alias Superman, work for? Daily Bugle, Daily Planet, Daily News, Daily Globe.
Oh boy. It's like in the back of my head, I should know the answer to this one, but at the same time, I'm not 100% certain. So I think in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and ask the audience.
All right, audience. Timidator needs your help. Which newspaper does Clark Kent, alias Superman, work for? Daily Bugle, Daily Planet, Daily News, or Daily Globe? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. Got an overwhelming majority for Daily Planet.
Okay, now see, it was a good thing I used the audience, because my original thought was Daily Bugle, but I am going to trust the audience here and go for B, Daily Planet, final answer.
And the audience just got you $16,000. You're now up to your next safety net at $32,000 should you get this question correctly. You have 2 lifelines left. You still have a chance to walk away. If you do not get this question right, you will lose $15,000. Here's the question. What blood type is found in those known as universal donors? A. AB. B. O.
Okay. Universal donor. Again, this is one I've been told about, but my memory just can't keep up with me in these situations. Universal blood type donor.
If you need to use the phone a friend, I see a few jumpers and waivers.
Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and use my phone a friend, and... let's bring Jaguar down.
All right, once again, AT&T calling for Jaguar Master.
Master speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, Jaguar. This is Jalen Barks from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you doing?
Still doing good, Jalen. What about you?
I'm doing fine. Your friend Timidator here is stuck on the $32,000 question. He needs your help. Are you ready to answer?
Let's do this.
All right, Tim and Jaguar, you guys have 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Jaguar, what blood type is found in those known as universal donors? A, B, AB, C, B, or D, O?
I can say this with 100% confidence because I am this blood type. Go with O.
Type O, and you're 100% certain?
100% confident.
Alright, thank you, Jaguar.
No problem.
He is confident in O.
Well, he said... I'll go with that. O is my final answer.
And Jaguar's got you $32,000. And here it is, your check for $32,000. But 5 questions left if you want to go for the million. You don't lose anything on this one.
True.
Here is your $64,000 question. Oh, and you still have your 50-50 if you decide to use it. The famous 1918 postage stamp known as the Inverted Jenny features an upside-down image of what? Horse. Steamboat. Car. Airplane.
Oof. Okay, well... This was back in 1918, and... if memory serves, that was just when the airplane was just starting to get in rotation, but I don't think they were, like, officially used until, like, around the 1920s or something like that, so I think I can learn to... Inverted Jenny. I think in this situation, I'm gonna make my life a little easier here and use that 50-50 final answer.
Very well. Computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. You are left with horse and airplane.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. I was actually leaning towards horse, believe it or not, and slap me if I'm wrong, but I'm still gonna go for a horse. Final answer.
You're not gonna get a slap, but the correct answer was indeed the airplane.
What?
I mean, even though the airplane was not in wide use until the 1920s, the Wright brothers still did make it popular.
I suppose that is true.
But still, that check of over $32,000 is yours. Again, that was nothing gained, nothing lost. Good games anyways. Enjoy your check and spend it wisely. Thank you so much for coming on in.
Bye-bye.
Once again, I would like to remind for those still streaming, type exclamation Papa Barks in my chat or in any other chat, or even exclamation charity if it's in yours, for a donation link to donate to ALS United North Carolina. Through my donation link, you can do some incentives. However, I cannot do these incentives tonight. I will be able to do them at the start of my next stream on Thursday. Now, if you like these game shows, consider joining us on game show nights, 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. We host a plethora of game shows, including this one, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and the next week's game show, Deal or No Deal, also hosted by yours truly. And one of the organizers for that group now is next up. It is the Jaguar Master. Welcome back, Jaguar. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Jalen. What about you?
I am doing very wonderful myself. Thank you very much. So please tell us a little bit about Jaguar Master. What do you do?
Well, like you said, I am an organizer for the VR game show FURS in our group, and it's great to be back in the hot seat again with you, considering what happened last time.
Yes, and if anybody remembers from my last Millionaire stint back in April, Jaguar actually won the million for his 3rd time, if I'm correct?
Yep, I have made the climb 3 times. I'm hoping to make it 4 times tonight.
Let's see if we can make it number 4. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You know the deal. First question, $100. The pupils are found in which part of the body? Fingers, knee, middle ear, eyes.
The pupils are in your eyes. Final answer.
Right you are for $100. Next question worth $200. Which of these words can mean a genetically identical organism? Clone, drone, prone, zone.
The first example of this was Dolly the sheep in 1997. She was a clone. Final answer.
Right you are for $200. Next question, $300. Which of these is recognized as the personification of death? Grim Gardener, Grim Weeder, Grim Sower, Grim Reaper.
That would be the Grim Reaper, and there is actually a web series that I watch called Loving Reaper that you really should get into. I mean, it is a heart-wrencher, but it shows a far different light on the Grim Reaper as being somebody who actually cares about the souls that he brings to the afterlife. But it is D. Final answer.
We know the phrase, reap what you sow, but you're not doing it today. You won $300. Next question, $500. The breakfast roll known as a croissant is traditionally what shape? Crescent, square, star, oblong.
Well, croissant pretty much means crescent in French, so I am going to... Come on. So I am going to go with crescent. Final answer.
Right you are for $500. Next question, $1,000, your first safety net. Which of the following numbers is not found on a foot-long ruler? 13, 5, 10, 2.
foot is equivalent to 12 inches. 13 is the number after 12, so I'm going with A. Final answer.
And you just won yourself $1,000.
All right.
I like seeing the confidence of a 3-time millionaire. We're still waiting to see if we can get that fourth, but not till we hit the $2,000 question and a bunch more. Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird created which independent comic in 1984? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Usagi Yojimbo, Cerebus the Aardvark, The Tick.
Okay. Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. There is one answer that I am immediately going for because if I remember correctly, it was a pretty violent comic to start off with. How it became like a kid sensation, I have no idea. But I am going to go with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Final answer.
Right, you are for $2,000. Let's just jump straight into the $4,000 question. If you opened a tome, what would you be opening? Electric particle, wine jug, book, hidden passage.
A tome is another name for a book. Final answer.
If we all remember the game Ukulele, we would be going into books which are called tomes. You won $4,000.
Okay.
Next question, $8,000. Which constellation is the Big Dipper a part of? Orion, Ursa Major, Cassiopeia, Pisces.
Well, good thing I know my star system somewhat. That would be the Ursa Major. Final answer.
Right, you are for $8,000. Another figure coming up. Next question is worth $16,000. Hydrophobia literally means a fear of what? People, water, dark, snakes.
Hydro is literally the Latin term for water, so I will go with that as my final answer.
And right you are for $16,000.
Okay.
Now you're on this next safety net. The next question for that is $32,000. Should you get this question wrong, you'll drop $15,000. Here it is. Which politician coined the term Iron Curtain in 1946? Dwight D. Eisenhower, Winston Churchill, Clement Attlee, Harry Truman.
Iron Curtain. Okay. There is one that I am immediately going towards. But I think in this case, I do not want to take the risk. I want to leave at least 32,000 if at all possible. So I am going to ask the audience final decision.
Audience! Which politician coined the term Iron Curtain in 1946? Is it Dwight D. Eisenhower, Winston Churchill, Clement Attlee, or Harry Truman? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. You've got a majority saying Winston Churchill.
Mm-hmm. And And the audience did confirm what I was thinking, so I am going to go with Winston Churchill as my final answer.
Jaguar, you just won yourself $32,000.
All right.
How are you feeling? The $32,000 check right here in front of you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, pretty confident right now.
I can see that confidence. Next question, $64,000. You do not lose anything. It's okay to guess.
Right.
What is the C drive on a Windows computer? Hyperlink. Disk drive. Folder. File.
That
Have a
is
good night,
usually
Silver.
designated for a hard disk drive. My answer is B, final.
Indeed, it is a disk drive. You just won $64,000.
All right.
Another figure waiting for you. Next question is worth $125,000. What does the letter S stand for in the financial abbreviation FTSE? Share? Savings? Stock? Symbol?
Okay. There is one that immediately comes to mind. And I think I am going to go with that gut instinct. I know that I have 2 lifelines on the table. But I think my gut is going to steer me right here. I am going to go with C, stock. Final answer.
The full name of the FTSE is the Financial Trade and Stock Exchange. You won $125,000. Next question. We're on our way to $250,000. However, reminder, you get this question wrong, $93,000 lost. Here's the question.
Let's do it.
Which of these does a dactylographer study? Fingerprints. Insects. Bones. Reptiles.
Okay. There's 2 that I can immediately rule out. The dactylographer. I'm not going to take the risk. I am using my 50-50 final decision.
Computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. You're left with fingerprints and insects.
All right, I can say this without a doubt. The answer is A, fingerprints, final.
Jaguar, you're on $250,000. We reached $250,000. Your check right here in front of you, just waiting for you. But let's take it a step further and see if you can answer this question for $500,000.
All right.
Which of these Stanley Kubrick films was made first? A Clockwork Orange, Dr. Strangelove, 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining.
I will admit, I am definitely not sure on this. There is one that is standing out, but I am not sure if that is the correct one. Do see a couple people who are waving and jumping. Oh, jeez. I'm going to phone an audience member.
And which audience member?
Decision.
And which audience member?
Oh, jeez. There's two that look like they really know what they're doing. I am going to try Shade Lugia.
All right, AT&T calling for Shade Lugia. Shade, the phone friend is back there. Hello, Shade. How are you doing? This is Jalen Barks from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Your friend Jaguar Master Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's myself. Your friend Jaguar Master needs your help. He is stuck on the $500,000 question and could use that help. Are you ready to answer the question?
Yes.
All right, Jaguar, Shade, you two have 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Which of these Stanley Kubrick films was made first? A Clockwork Orange, Doctor Strangelove, 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining. 20 seconds.
I'm going to go with Doctor Strangelove because I remember seeing that because my grandma told me about it, and I do remember that was the very first one that she went to see because all the other ones were later.
Okay, so you're 100% confident?
Yes, I'm 100% confident it's Doctor Strange.
All right, so he's confident in Doctor Strangelove.
You know, I have made it this far, and that's still quite an accomplishment. So even if I get bumped back down to 32,000, it's still been an amazing run. I am going to trust Shade on this. I am going with Doctor Strangelove. Final answer.
You can be glad that a grandmother of Shades got you $500,000.
Yes!
Look at that, $500,000, and you are in familiar territory, but this time it gets serious. No lifelines left.
I know.
I hope the nerves are off, because this is the last question. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's do this.
For $1 million, here is the question. Before becoming host of Nickelodeon's Legends of the Hidden Temple, Kirk Fogg appeared as a contestant on which CBS game show? The Price is Right. Body Language. Child's Play. Press your luck.
Jalen, I'm gonna say this right now. Just give me the $1 million because I know for a fact that it is Body Language. Final answer.
Chat, he said, just give him the $1 million. Jaguar Master's won it 4th time!
Yes! Woo! Yes!
There you go! Jaguar Master $1 million!
Oh my gosh! You did! You did it!
Nicely
I most
done.
certainly did!
Good job.
Chat, can we have a clip moment for number 4 for Jaguar Master?
Oh my
Good
goodness.
job, Jaguar.
That is job well done.
Can somebody get a pic of this?
Yeah,
And send it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I can probably make it work. Hold on. Alright, let me I'm gonna get a picture.
You get hug.
Yes, you get hug.
I'm gonna
have
get
to.
another picture.
Although, kid, I'm gonna have to ask you to go back to the audience.
No longer with me.
I will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, Storm, is it okay if I just get one of Jaguar, just him by himself?
Oh, of
and
course,
then
yeah.
Because I want one with just him, and then if you want, I can do another one.
I say cheese, Jaguar.
Cheese!
Perfect. I have posted on
you can come back in.
social media.
All right. The moment together.
Oh my gosh.
That is so cool. All right, I got you both.
Alright, can you get one of those sent to me, 13, at your earliest convenience?
I will. I will definitely send it out to you at some point. I'm gonna try to do it right after the stream.
Okay.
Yes.
I can send it to you when I get off.
Jaguar, thank you so much for playing, and congrats again on your $4th $1 million.
Woohoo!
All right, chat. As a reminder, chat, our donations are still going live. We're doing this for another 4 weeks, maybe even 3. Alice, we can put that in the Jalen Twitch Clips chat in the Discord. Thank you, though. But we've got a $1 million winner again this year, and what do you know? It is a pleasure to have some very good talent from the game show community here with us tonight. And we've got one more coming up, but remember, every $5 donated to ALS United North Carolina will enter you into a drawing at the end of the charity for one of many prizes. And let's get that last contestant up here, ZJ Wolf.
Hello there, how's it going?
Hello, ZJ. How are you doing?
Doing good. How about you, Jalen?
I'm doing very fantastic, thank you for asking. So please, give us an introduction of ZJ Wolf. What do you do?
Well, I'm a clone hero and Yarg streamer myself on Twitch at ZJ_Wolf4X. Oh, sorry about my tongue there. And, I do plenty of hours on that thing, you know. It's pretty cool.
What song have you been able to perfect on Clone Hero?
Just one of Rock Band songs, I guess. I don't know where I got it from, so pretty cool. I would say Boston's 4-Play Long Time from Rock Band 1.
Very interesting. Really gotta have that achievement once you perfect a song and really gotta show it. Now, if you won the $1 million tonight, what would you use it on?
I will use it for half it goes to charity to Papa Barks. Thank you very much. And I'll give some to my family members too. My mom, my dad, even my sister and my brother-in-law. Those guys, yeah.
Let's get your family some good payments and a good paycheck for that effort. Now, you know the rules, you know the lifelines. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Let's do it.
First question, $100. Which of these fairy tales has a poison apple that causes a deep sleep once eaten? Johnny Appleseed, Rumpelstiltskin, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Wizard of Oz.
That'll be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. See, final answer.
Right you are for $100.
Yeah.
Next question, $200. Which of these appears on the skin as a result of an injury? Mole, birthmark, freckle, bruise.
That's a tough one, but I'll try to go for bruise. D, final answer.
Right you are for $200.
Alright.
Next question, $300. In the comic strip Peanuts, who is known for his piano playing? Charlie Brown, Schroeder, Linus, Pigpen.
If memory serves me right, it'll be Schroeder. Final answer, B.
Right you are for $300.
Yeah.
Next question, $500. Leapling is a nickname for a person who was born on what date? January 1st, February 29th, April 20th, December 25th.
Oh, I think I got this one. If memory serves me right, too, it'll be February 29th. B, final answer.
Right you are for $500. Next question, $1,000, your first safety net. How many years are there in a millennium? 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000.
Ooh, I think I know this one, actually. It'll be 1,000.
Aaron, thank you for the raid.
Sir.
And let me get that. Right you are for $1,000.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
$1,000, still all your lifelines? I'm sure we can get on with it. Here's the $2,000 question. The sport of sumo wrestling originated in which country? Japan? Thailand? Russia? Iran? Aggie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Borker Squad.
I got some of this question last time I was here, so... This is a tough one here. This is not my strong suit in this one, so... I guess I'll test my luck on this and say Japan. A, final answer.
Luck just got you $2,000.
Yes! Perfect! Yes!
Your next question, $4,000. What was Abraham Lincoln doing when he was fatally shot? Sleeping? Writing the Gettysburg Address? Watching a play? Giving a speech?
Oh, man. That question never came to my mind already. Well, I'm gonna do the 50-50 for now. Final.
Alright, computer, please take away 2 wrong answers from the board. You're left with sleeping and watching a play.
Okay. That makes my search a little better. Let me see here. I'm just gonna take a guess and say C, watching a play. Final answer.
Abraham Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth, assassinated Abraham Lincoln on the balcony at a play. You won $4,000.
Yes! Perfect! Yeah! Alright! Woo!
Almost halfway there. Next question, $8,000. What does the word penultimate mean? The last one. The next one. The one before last. The first one.
Ooh. That is a tough one here. Ooh. Let's see, I think penultimate may have means something. But I have no idea. Let's see here. I guess I'll have to try Ask the Audience in this one. Ask the Audience, final.
Alright, audience! ZJ needs your help. What does the word penultimate mean? The last one, the next one, the one before last, or the first one? Whether you think the answer is A, B, C, or D, vote now. You got more people saying the one before last, with the last one coming in close.
Okay then. Well, thank you, audience, for that one. I'm gonna go with your decision, say the one before last, C, final answer.
The audience just got you $8,000.
Thank you, audience. millions. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let's get you on to the next question. You're going to be at another figure with $16,000 should you get this question correct. Who wrote the Little Red Book containing his thoughts on communism? Karl Marx, Mao Zedong, Joseph Stalin, Fidel Castro.
I never heard of such thing as a Little Red Book, actually. Never heard about that. That never occurred to me, I guess. This is a tough one here.
Remember, you still have your one lifeline left.
Right, gotcha. Let's see here. Well, I'll try to get a guess in there and say, I'm gonna go with my guess and say C. Joseph Stalin's final answer.
And let me get that. Unfortunately, ZJ, the correct answer here was Mao Zedong.
Oh, darn it. Oh, well.
That's okay, ZJ. That's okay. That's okay, ZJ. You still got $1,000. You still played a fantastic game. Thank you so much for being here. Spend that money. Spend that money wisely.
Sure will. I'll get out there now. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
And that sound means we are out of time. First off, Aaron, thank you for the $10 donation to Papa Barks. And who can we see another millionaire soon? We'll find out next time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good night, everybody. And coming in at the very last second, Justin, hello.
Hello. How's the precious bean doing today?
Doing all right, thank you for... Yes, oh yes, thank you for asking. Came in just at the... came in just at the very end as well.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to come by and stop by and say hi and help support Papa Barks raising money to fight ALS.
Yes, Justin is another very well established participant for the Papa Barks charity. Previously did other charity work too. We were director of Anthropocon before, right?
That is correct. I was the director of registration for Anthrocon back in 2015. It was a long time ago. It's 9 years ago now, if you believe that.
Yes.
Hello, Seahawk.
Thank you very much for your service.
Hey, Justin.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. I see a bunch of precious beans.
Hello.
Metzi,
Congrats again. And how'd I do?
Yeah, fall down to...
You did wonderfully. I think you make an excellent host.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Which is also a good thing, because even though I'm going to do another one next week, I also would like to announce that I've been selected as one of many potential hosts for VR Game Show Night.
Yo! I'm all for that, dude.
Let's go.
Awesome.
And just to repeat, when is your next game show that you're going to do?
Next week on Monday, I am hosting Deal or No Deal.
Oh, that's going to be heckin' epic.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great one.
Yes.
I think the last time I did Wheel of Fortune, that was fun too.
Yes. But guys, if you would like to be a part of game shows like this in the future, remember to join us for VR Game Show Nights every Tuesday and Saturday here in VRChat via the VRChat Game Show Night group. Yes, Metzi.
What's up? Galen, quick question. You said next Monday, right?
Yes.
Oh, man. Then I have to reschedule the thing.
Yeah.
It's all
I think
good.
gotta work next week. Play on that same day. So.
And then just gotta figure out what you're
Yeah,
gonna do.
conflicts do happen.
Yeah, you
I've got a
can't really
question for
avoid
ya.
them sometimes.
What is our current totals for our Papa Barks charity? What do we got as a stream team? What we got going on here?
My end is $160.90. I cannot, for the moment, check the main campaign. Is there anyone in chat that can check that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
Where's I can do that.
Eric's got it. Eric's got it.
You can check. Okay, awesome.
I won't even be able to join either next week anyways. I'm going to be working. I elected to do extra work.
I must apologize. My VR is kind of jittery at the moment. so I'm
First
unable
off,
to
I'm
do
going
much.
to also bring up a few other points. I have hit my $100 milestone during this event, which means I have to take a Melba's Fixins flavored soda with my brother-in-law.
Garden to Canary, 14,226.71.
Woo!
That's insane. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
See, you got to do that in your announcer voice. You know,
$14,226.71.
There you go. Perfect. See, we get that number up, Chad.
Yes, let's do that. And also, fuck ALS.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
100%.
true. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can hang out, guys. Guys, gonna hang out now, everyone. So I'll see you guys next time.
Good seeing you, ZJ.
CJ.
Before I go, guys,
you.
before
Bye, everyone.
I go, if anybody needs assistance getting into VRChat Game Show Night, talk to either of Jaguar Master, Stormwolf, or Timidator as one of many few organizers. They are willing to help you out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
If you want
It's the GS Genesis crew.
You're not
is
mic'd up,
super
Jack.
Awesome, by the way. Got nothing but the
You're
most
not
praise
mic'd.
from.
Jack has the floor.
There you go.
Yeah, if any of you want to join our game show group, either on Discord or right here in VRChat, let one of us know, and we will get you an invite link.
I can barely hear him.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
I guess I wasn't mic'd up just yet.
There you were.
Okay, let's try that.
Let's try this again.
Let's try
From the
that
top.
again. Like Jalen said, if any of you are interested in joining us for our VR game show nights, just let me, Timidator, Stormwolf, or any one of the other organizers that may be watching in the chats know. I'm sure the people in the chat will let you know who they are so that you can contact them. We don't just do game shows on VRChat, though. We do have a community night on our Discord, and if you want to join up for that, then feel free to let one of us know, and we will get you some invite links.
Indeed.
Thank you so much for the Game Show Night representation as well tonight. Let's also again fuck ALS.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Screw ALS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this go
Ar-
Goodbye.
And Lightning Dash, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Broker Squad. Have a good night, guys. Great event tonight.
I'm in a hole.
Yeah, cool. So, I need to talk to you about moving to like a day early.
Very wonderful times, guys. Thank you all so much for just coming on in and being here for such a wonderful game show night. I cannot wait to do this again next week. But guys, this has been wild. I cannot wait to do this again soon. Guys, I'm going to go ahead as well and also check the redeems because I know some of you have been also redeeming some stuff. There is at least one. I do have to check for the retextures and contact people if there are retextures. I don't know if you did. I do not have redeems on my end right now, but I will let you know if I have redeems available, or at least if any of them are sold out. But in the meantime, guys, thank you all so much for coming on in and showing that support. You guys are so heckin' sweet, so heckin' fresh. I could not have asked for a better audience like yourselves. Stick around, everybody. Send you off a little raid before we do. Wall of Love coming on in. That's a big one tonight, guys. Thank you so much, too. If I can scroll to the correct place for once. Rocker Fox with the follow. Kibbles with the raid of 43. Shaman Effect with that follow. A string of raids coming in from Axel, Firecat, Alina the Lioness, Matt Macropika, Metzi Flannel Kit, all with those raids. Joshua with the follow. Delta with the tier 1 for 34 months. And Metzi with the Prime Gaming for 3 months. Could have used that on anybody, but decided to use it on me. Thank you very much. Justin with the rate of 13, Gargoyle Gamer, and Mac Truck 84 and Merlin Wolfhound with those follows. Mark Sparks, I'm still Aaron, all with those raids. Aggie and Lightning Dash also with the follows as well. Thank you guys so much for being your awesome selves, heckin' sweet beans. If you guys like adventure games, I'll be back on Thursday. I'm continuing Croc 2. It's the end of the game. I am close to being 100% done. Still got a few more levels that I need to go back to and pick up those color crystals and the trophies. And get that last jigsaw piece just to get that out of the way. Hopefully we get that sorted. But let's find ourselves a right target, everybody. Where shall we go? You did a redeem. Which redeem did you do? Because I do not see a redeem. The bean? It's actually good because I'm already here. I'm going to assume... Okay, you donated 10, so that was a sour jelly bean. Okay, what flavor is it this time? Got me the yellow one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here, I'm going to get back on cam to show you guys. And my foot's going. Anyway, here is the jelly bean. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Yep. I'm not really vibing the sour. Oh, God. Also, shut up, player. All right. Back to off screen so that I can get the ball rolling. I'll go ahead and get myself on the stream ended screen so I can get you guys going a little early off the cam, because I do want to get to some raid moments. So where shall we go? And I think I might have a few places I could go. Today starts a familiar Mano Kit's journey into... Today starts familiar Mano Kit's Papa Bark's run, and he is still actively playing. We also have a Yin currently live, but I'm going to go to the one most familiar to me. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and give our wonderful love to the wonderfully awesome, the 13th Seahawk, currently playing VRChat. Here's our raid message we're going out with, guys. Make sure you copy-paste that into my chat so I know you're ready for the raid. If you don't have my love modes, feel free to use your own. But if you still want my love modes, go ahead and unlock with channel points down below. The redeem is called Choose a Mode to Unlock. Once unlocked, it is yours for 24 hours. And on that note, guys, make you guys go ahead and give Seabean the amazing Blueberry Borker love that you guys give me every single stream. Love you guys so fucking much. You guys are working amazing. Keep being your awesome selves. See you guys on Thursday for Croc 2. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one and one more for the road. Ow!